So hello everyone, this is again Mahak Yadav and today I am here with class 9's chapter 1, India, its size and location. Here we will be dealing with the India's size and its location on the earth. Okay, it will be a detailed chapter about India only, its size and location. Okay, when we say the word India, it is unique in itself. It is unique because it is one of the ancient civilizations and a very youthful nation. What if I say a ancient civilization? Ancient civilization. Civilization. If I ask you an example, can you give me an example of ancient civilization? Yes, obviously you can. Like the Harappan civilization, the Indus Valley civilization we have, the Mesopotamian civilization we have. So there are many. Okay. So now this is one of the specifications of India. What else? It is a youthful nation, if I say. It is a youthful nation. It has a lot of youth. What else, if I say? India is a developing nation which is at the developing stage, and which has been focusing on its industrial sector, agriculture sector, and the technologies, improving and enhancing its technology in order to attain the tag of the developed nation. Okay, to attain the tag of the ace nation. Okay, that's about India's specifications. Now let us move to the about size of India. A size or location, that's all. Now let me if I tell you that India is a very vast country. You would know that. It is the 7th largest country in the world. India is the 7th largest country in the world. Okay. Now, if I say it lies in the northern hemisphere, it lies in the northern hemisphere. On the basis of equator, we have divided the earth in the two hemispheres, in the two parts. The below part is southern hemisphere and the upper part of this equator is northern hemisphere. If I say this is the earth, let's imagine, and this is a line called imaginary line called equator at 0 degree. This upper portion is northern hemisphere and the below part of this equator is southern hemisphere. This is the northern hemisphere, this is southern hemisphere. Is it clear? And the India, our country, lies in this. So the northern hemisphere is in itself is a very large, is very big actually. So it is very difficult to locate the country or the position on the basis of the hemisphere itself. Now if I tell you a bit more deeply that it lies in the east of this northern hemisphere. This is the western part. This is the western part of the northern hemisphere and this is the eastern part of the northern hemisphere. Then again it is too difficult for us, for anyone to locate the country or the place on the basis of this hemisphere and this northern or eastern or western directions. So what we devised is, we devised a new system which is basically called a system of longitudes and system of latitudes. Now you would all have studied this in your previous classes, that latitudes are the lines which are parallel to the equator. The lines which are parallel to the equator, like this, like this, like this, this, like this. Okay. And what about longitudes? Longitudes are the lines which are perpendicular to the equator, like this. So here it makes a 90-degree angle, isn't it? Similarly, these are longitudes. Okay, is it clear? Is it making a sense? Okay, fine. These are latitudes, these, and the longitudes are these lines, the lines perpendicular to the equator. Got it? Okay. What next? Now, why someone would have devised such a system? This is, if I say this is a grid system, isn't it? This time's like a grid system. Then why someone would have devised the system? The reason behind that, the one who have devised the system is navigation, because this helps in the navigation. Because this helps you one to point out the place, because this system helps to reach out even the very smallest place, the country, because these are numbered with 0 degree. It increases as you move towards the poles. These are poles. This is, if I say, this is South Pole, and this is the North Pole. Okay, please be clear with all these things. This is the North Pole, this is the South Pole. Okay, here is the equator. This is the equator. What here is what is here? This is the Tropic of Cancer. This is the Tropic of Cancer. This is Tropic of Cancer. Here lies the Tropic of Capricorn. Here lies the Tropic of Capricorn. Okay. Now, let us deeply study the, what is the location of these points. This is, equator is at 0 degree, isn't it? This is 23.5 degrees north. This is at 90 degree. North Pole is directly 90 degree. This is again 23.5 degrees south, and this is again 90 degree. And if you get a bit more deeper, there lies the there lies the Arctic Circle, and here lies the Antarctic Circle at different positions. So just you need to remember about the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Now, the reason why I have let you know about these longitudes, latitudes and Tropic of Cancer, because India, you would have studied in the map like this. You would have seen that tried to make the India's map, but not successful in that. So you would have seen a line passing through it, through the middle of the country, and dividing it into nearly two halves. That is, this line is nothing else but Tropic of Cancer. Tropic of Cancer, which we have studied here. Okay, it divides the country in two halves. This is the first half and the second half. Okay, nearly two halves. Not exactly, I should say, but nearly two halves. If here are two halves, then now what is the role of longitudes and latitudes? You would say we have just learned this Tropic of Cancer, Capricorn, Equator, North Pole, South Pole, Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle. But what actual, when we got to know the actual position, because they seems to be so, I should say mota, but it is dense. It is not roughly, it is dense actually. So they help in getting actual position. So let's see. If when we see on the position of the latitudes of in India, it is, please, these are important figures, you need to learn them. This is 8 degree 4 minutes. What is the position of the latitude? It is in either in I should say north or south, north hemisphere or southern hemisphere, northern. So here comes N. That stands northern. What about this? This seems to be in south of India, but actually when we compare it, do it lies in southern hemisphere? No. It too lies in northern hemisphere. So this is 37 degree 6 minutes north. This is the position of latitudes in India. The extreme positions of latitudes. This is the, I should say, this is the latitude and this is the latitude in the major here. Okay, this is 8.48. This is 8 degree 4 minutes, and this is 37 degree and 6 minutes. Got it? So let's us move. So हमने अब लैटिट्यूड्स पढ़ चुके हैं, अब लॉन्गिट्यूड्स पढ़ते हैं. ठीक है, लॉन्गिट्यूड्स मैंने क्या बताया था, लॉन्गिट्यूड्स और बेसिकली द जो लाइंस होती हैं अर्थ पे, जो ग्रिड स्ट्रक्चर हमने बनाया था, जो ऐसे स्ट्रेट लाइंस होती हैं अर्थ स्ट्रक्चर पे, ऐसे स्ट्रेट लाइंस होती हैं. सेम पर्पस है, नेविगेशन पर्पस, ताकि जो हम इवन द स्मॉलेस्ट पॉइंट की हेल्प से लोकेट कर सके. देयर आर 360 लॉन्गिट्यूड्स ऑन आवर अर्थ. ठीक है, ठीक है. चलिए अब बात करते हैं इंडिया की लॉन्गिट्यूड्स कौन सी पड़ती हैं. लेट्स सी. ये इंडिया है मान लीजिए, ये हमारा प्यारा सा इंडिया. यहाँ पे जो लैटिट्यूड पड़ती है और एक यहाँ पे लॉन्गिट्यूड. ठीक है ना, ये लॉन्गिट्यूड एक है. जो हम जो भी लैटिट्यूड्स या लॉन्गिट्यूड्स देखते हैं वो एक्सट्रीम पार्ट्स की देखते हैं. ठीक है, तो इस एक्सट्रीम पार्ट की लॉन्गिट्यूड है 98 डिग्री 25 मिनट्स. इसकी है 68 डिग्री 7 मिनट्स. अब हमें पता है कि इसमें जो कैटेगराइजेशन होता है वो ईस्ट और वेस्ट के बेसिस पर. तो ये है so rest of the chapter we will deal in next video. So agar if you liked my video, please like, share and subscribe, and thank you very